Oh, we are now. Allison's here.
Okay. I'd like to call the Plan Commission Board to order. Roll call, please.
Mary Kudowski.
Here.
Jim Allen.
Present.
Allison Williams.
Present.
Kim Bukowski.
Here.
Mike Skippington.
Here.
Corey Campbell.
Here.
And Gary Paul.
Here.
Please stand for the pledge. And please remember all the men and women around the world in uniform. Okay, I have no changes to the, Joe, yes, I do. We are, the site plan review for 7E.
What we'll probably end up doing is when we get to that agenda item, motion to table would probably be in order at that point
Okay.
to the February Plan Commission meeting.
Okay. Okay. So I have no changes to the agenda. Move to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the agenda as presented. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Number 5, action on minutes from the regular meeting of November 5, 2018.
Move to approve. Second.
Motion and a second to approve those minutes as presented. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Number 6, comments from the public must be limited to items not on the agenda. Anybody like to speak on something not on the agenda? Not on the agenda. Okay, so moving on, we'll go to action item 7. 7A, action regarding ordinance number 01-1-19, rezoning parcel VA-178-14 from SB Special Business to B3 Community Business. Mr. Aaron.
Okay, the requested rezone, as depicted on the screen, is for, there were 2 parcels there formerly hosting the Hardys, and currently still the Golden Shell on South Oneida Street. The 2 properties were purchased by a Midwest Expansion. They are in the process of, the Hardys has been torn down, and they'll be tearing down the Golden Shell as well.
It's down.
It's done.
Oh, the Golden Shell is done?
Yeah.
Okay. Drove by there a couple weeks ago, it was still there, so,
Yeah.
all right.
Doesn't take
They-
long.
No, both been tore down.
That's right.
The plan is rezone the property from SB Special Business, which is used specifically for gas stations, quickie lube type places like that, to B3 Community Business to host a retail restaurant type uses for future development.
Okay,
Question, Aaron, I don't know if there's any meaning to this. The Quick Trip is on there also for special business. Is that any meaning to that?
The,
On the corner,
On the-
kitty corner across the street?
oh, no, that's perfectly acceptable to have that zoned SB Special Business because that is a gas station.
Okay, all right. All right, there's no comments. I'll move to approve as presented.
Second?
okay, we have a motion and a second to approve, make recommendation to approve ordinance number 01-1-19. Any more discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Just a quick question, do we have any idea when that property's going to be developed, or?
The applicant stopped in with just some basically white box type development at this point. I would anticipate site plans coming through at some point in the near future.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we had a motion to approve, but I didn't get to say anybody against. Okay, motion carries. 7B, action regarding a requested 3-lot certified survey map for parcel VA-74-1 on Broadway and Early Street. Mr. Aaron.
The requested certified survey map, or CSM, is to split the existing parcel that traverses between Broadway and Early Street, housing the former Riverview Lumber. The property has been vacant for a number of years. There's interest by a party to purchase the property, use the front half of the building for a surveyor shop, and use the back half, 2 parcels that are proposed there for future residential development. The 2 proposed lots meet the R1 zoning classifications, and in a future, future agenda item here, the property to the west, the Riverview Lumber property would still remain I1 light industrial.
Move to approve the certified survey map for parcel VA-74-1.
Second. Motion and a second to
I have a
approve.
question.
Any questions?
Yes. Mr. Ballast, on page 2 of your submittal, you say that if at the time of construction, the town of Ledgeview has an adopted soil erosion control ordinance, how would that affect this property being on the west side of the Fox River?
I can address it.
That's a typo. It's been pointed out to me. It's supposed to be the village of Ashwaubenon. Instead of town of Ledgeview.
Right, it's a typo. It should be Village of Ashwaubenon instead of Town of Ledgeview.
Okay.
That's fine. It just seems strange.
Okay. Any other discussion? Okay, we have a motion and a second to recommend approval of the 3-lot certified survey map for parcel VA-74-1. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
And actually,
Motion carried.
Madam President, if I could clarify, Plan Commission has approval authority on CSMs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so that, it was approved. It's not recommended approval to village board. Doesn't have to go to village board. Okay, thank you, Aaron, for pointing that out to me. Okay. 7C, action regarding ordinance number 01-2-19, rezoning parcel VA-74-A from R-2, 2-family residence to R-1, 1-family residence, and rezoning a portion of parcel VA-74-1 from I-1 light industry to R1, 1-family residence.
Okay.
Mr. Aaron.
Terry, could you bring up the air photo that shows that property? Yep, perfect, thank you. It's a little confusing with there's a small portion of the property that's currently zoned R2 residential. That's parcel VA-74-A, a little wedge there up against Early Street. So that is to be rezoned R1 residential along with the rest of parcel VA-74-1. So those 2 parcels will be rezoned to R1 residential. The former Riverview Lumber building itself up against Broadway will remain I1 light industry to accommodate Mr. Ballast's survey office and shop.
That must have been the piece of property must have went through the road, and that was R2. Okay.
Aaron, did I hear you right, that little sliver's going to remain R, or to R1?
It's
R2 to R1?
Correct, it's currently zoned R2. That'll be zoned R1.
Okay, okay.
And then the certified survey map will combine that little sliver parcel into proposed R1 lot just adjacent to it there.
Well, okay,
Yep.
okay, all right, now I understand.
Move to approve ordinance 01-2-19.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve ordinance number 01-2-19. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. 7D, action regarding a requested 2-lot certified survey map for parcel VA-54-9 on Mike McCarthy Way. Aaron.
This certified survey map here is requested to split off a 1.5 acre parcel of land from the bar property. The 1.5 acre parcel of land, lot 1, identified on there, currently holds the Bertrand Hydraulics building, the kind of concrete Quonset looking building. This is where the proposed Cambria will be located. So they're in the process of going through the certified survey map to split that property and get under their ownership.
So Lot 1, the way you'd have it described here, will be all of Cambria, then,
That's correct.
the 1.5 acres. Okay. All right, no questions, I'll move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the two-lot certified survey map for parcel VA-54-9 on Mike McCarthy Way. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Number 7E, action regarding requested site plan review for the Cambria Hotel, parcel VA-54-9, 710 Mike McCarthy Way. Mr. Aaron.
Okay. Following some communication with the developer of the property, he had there's some issues regarding the exterior materials that were proposed to be used that did not meet our site plan requirements. He wanted to make sure that those were addressed prior to coming before the Site Plan Review Committee, Planning Commission, and Village Board. He wanted to make sure that those were addressed prior to coming before you for approval. He wanted to make sure all of his ducks were in a row, so he requested that the item be tabled until the February Planning Commission meeting.
So moved.
You just need a motion to table this.
Okay.
Okay.
Ken made a motion.
Second.
We have a second. We have a motion and a second to table the site plan review for the Cambria Hotel, parcel VA-54-9 to the February site, or plan board meeting. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Items for next agenda. I do not have any. If you have any, call the office. Well, the Cambria, but that'll be on there. Okay, we need a motion to adjourn. So,
Move. Second.
motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We're done.